Hello Virgo, welcome to my channel. Victoria here at Radiant Moon Tarot. This is your May 2022 career and money reading. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome to you. If you're returning, welcome back. As always, I'm truly grateful for each and every one of you. So if you are new to my channel, if you do see this reading by April 30th, I still have a contest running to win a free personal reading. If you're interested, all you need to do is subscribe to my channel and then leave me a comment in the message box down below and say I am open. All right, that's not only letting me know that you're participating in the contest, but it's also a powerful affirmation for you to tell the universe and yourself that you are open and you are ready to receive. All right, so we do start out your month April 30th or May 1st, depending on where you are on the planet. All right, we have new moon energy, new moon in Taurus. Awesome. Taurus energy really does have you focusing on your foundations of your career, your home, your sense of stability and security. Okay, everything in your material world. All right, that gives you that security. But we also do have, with that, we've got a partial solar eclipse there. Okay, so eclipses do amplify the new moon energy. And normally new moons are kind of gentle and a little bit easy breezy. Okay, they do highlight new opportunities or making improvements. Okay, but with the eclipse energy, this is amplifying all of that. Okay, so the eclipses do throw in a little bit of uncertainty into the mix. They certainly do bring in a need for change. Okay, and maybe some quick changes. Okay, a lot of things may happen really fast for you in the month ahead, okay, because we do have a very positive alignment with Uranus and this new moon energy and this eclipse. And Uranus is, of course, the modern ruler of Aquarius, bringing in some innovation, but also maybe in a little bit of rebellion as well. So perhaps you're in the energy of you're challenging the status quo, doing something a little bit different and being a little bit innovative. Uranus, of course, is a very quick planet, okay, with quick change. Okay, so you might really want to hold on to your hat. We've got a lunar eclipse, full moon in Scorpio in the middle of the month, and this can really get quite intense for you. Okay, so you might have some emotions that come up to the surface. Okay, if you've been having issues and problems with your money, your finances, where you work, those things, ooh, things may really kind of culminate. The full moons really are about endings, things really coming to light, making final decisions, okay, all of these things. And it doesn't have to be negative, okay, it can certainly be positive, right? Seeing the fruits of your labor, those kind of things, okay, but you could have some finality, some final decisions that you're making, okay, or drawing some very firm, fast conclusions, all right? But so you might be feeling a little bit tired and drained in the middle of the month with that Scorpio energy, so just make sure you ground yourself, okay, connect with nature, those kind of things, right? Just to kind of keep your feet on the ground. And wow, okay, so let's see what we've got for you. Let's start with this one. So we do have chaos and conflict coming in here. This is card number 33. Now, of course, threes are about creation and seeing something blossom, seeing something grow, something come to fruition. But sometimes when we create things in our lives, whether it's new things or whether we're just making improvements, okay, on things that we already have on the go, okay, with creation, kind of can sometimes come with a little bit of change and a little bit of chaos. Okay, you got to switch things up a little bit. Think of if you want to create a new business opportunity for yourself. Okay, sometimes you got to do something a little bit different, okay, or you need to let something go to start something new, so it can bring about a little bit of issues there. But this is master number 33, master teacher number 33, so perhaps there is some sort of lesson that you are learning, okay, or something that you are experiencing that may be challenging for you. It can be internal, it could be external as well, okay, but something that you may be going through, okay, that actually gives you a little bit more enlightenment, okay, or something you're meant to experience, okay, or maybe something that you are learning along the way. Okay, so the chaos and conflict, it certainly can be something that comes in with the eclipse energy, right? Throwing something on its side, right? Expect the unexpected. Sometimes with the eclipse energy, surprises, those kind of things. And even a really good, happy surprise can sometimes create a little bit of butterflies in the stomach energy, right? Okay, so because sometimes to embrace something wonderful coming in, it's like not everyone likes a surprise. Okay, let's just put it that way. All right, but of course, this can also be something that comes to light with the full moon energy. Again, if there's been something brewing, okay, beneath the surface, there could something that really does come out in the open. All right. And you could either just be clearing the air, or you could just be having some firm resolve that you're not going to get any further and nope, we're done. We need to go. Okay. So, but you could have some internal conflict in you as well in regards to this energy. However, we are also entering a very prosperous, abundant time for you in the land of milk and honey. Unlimited potential, unlimited possibilities for growth, for prosperity, for abundance. This is certainly wonderful things opening up for you in your world. You may also start to see all of your fruits of your labor starting to come in. This can come in the form of new opportunities, all these doors opening for you. Okay, this can certainly represent maybe some unexpected good fortune headed your way as well. We want for nothing in the land of milk and honey. Okay, everything is rainbows. We have everything that we need for our money, our world, our career. Okay, all of these things. This is certainly all attainable for you now. But to get it, card number 51, okay, fives do represent obstacles, challenges, but also change, and then one represents new or improved. So sometimes in order to get to this land of prosperity and abundance, we do need to weather a storm, and we do need to go through a little bit of chaos and conflict in order to get there. Okay, others of you have already been through your conflict. You're like, nope, all kinds of nope. I just want to get my rewards, and you may certainly be getting that going forward. We've got the World card and the Devil. Oof, man. Okay. So, first of all, okay, I think some of you are really in this element of the World card here where you're getting some rewards, recognition. Okay. The World card is about completion of something. All right. Seeing something through right to the finish line. Okay. But it is one of being done. Okay. But it's also one of being successful. Okay, and it's a reminder here to give yourself a good old pat on the back for a job well done. Okay, you could certainly be getting some rewards or accolades, okay, about something. You could certainly be getting some more money. Okay, this can certainly represent a promotion or a raise. Now, coming in with the Devil card, okay, so let's say you've reached the end of your journey as, say, a worker bee, and now you have an opportunity for a new job or a new position. Okay, maybe you've got that promotion in line. While it's wonderful, okay, and it pays you money, it may also come with a dark side to it, with the Devil card there, that Capricorn energy. Okay, so it could certainly come with, sometimes when we level up in our career, right, we get more money, we get all these things, but we have a greater level of responsibility. Now we're tied to our job. The Devil always has attachments. Okay, something that is bright and shiny on the outside, but there is some sort of darker underbelly to it. Okay, and so it's like, oh, hey, I get a $20,000 raise. Awesome. But man, oh man, now I got to work 10 hours a day instead of 8. Now I have to carry a cell phone 24 hours a day when I didn't have to do that before. Oh, good Lord, now I'm responsible for other humans. Ugh, man. Okay, so sometimes there's a double-edged sword when we actually get what we want. All right. So sometimes there's that element there of be careful what you wish for. All right. But for others of you here, okay, so for some of you, I think there's something really positive here. Okay. But again, it comes with a little bit of extra burden. Okay. Not necessarily bad. All right. It's just that there's something to watch out for. So if that's you, okay, in that kind of scenario, you're getting what you want, but there's some sort of strings or attachments there. Boundaries and perspective, two of the most important things when we get the Devil card. Okay, and so we do need to set up our boundaries and our guidelines from day one. All right, it's harder to do it later on down the road. Okay, especially if you answer to someone that's a workaholic or something, right? Sometimes they don't understand anything about boundaries. It's like they live to work and that's their only care in the world. All right, and that might not be yours. Okay, even though you enjoy the benefits of it. Okay, so you may need to put up some boundaries right then and there. Okay, but I think for others of you here, I think you're maybe looking to make some better choices, because the World card with that Devil card could certainly be that you have reached the end of the road with a difficult or toxic situation. The Devil card can represent a toxic boss, toxic coworkers, a job where you do not get paid what you're worth, right? There's always that darker underbelly to the Devil card, right? There's always a need to look at, see where we're stuck or where we're attached, right? And the Devil card reminds us that if we're in a situation that is not healthy and that we don't like what we are getting, okay, or we're not getting our rewards, we're not getting what we're worth, okay, that you can free yourself. All right. We have two people attached, but their hands are free. These chains around their necks are loose. They're not tight. At any point in time, you can extract yourself from that situation. Sometimes, there's a sacrifice that you make. Okay, sometimes we're in those jobs where we take it for the paycheck. Okay, it's like, I hate my job, but I love my paycheck. Okay, so again, a little bit of perspective that's needed there. Okay, but I think maybe for some of you, if you're in that situation there, you're ready for some change. You're looking to make better choices, have a better atmosphere, a better environment. Okay, perhaps you can make improvements where you are right now. Okay, or you're looking for something new. You're expanding your horizons with that World card. You're looking into the great white beyond. Okay, and you're like, what is the potential? What is out there for me? Okay, so here's a little bit of that chaos and conflict coming in there. Your advice from Spirit. Let's have a look. We've got the Sun and we also have the Wow. Okay, that is a big advice from Spirit. Okay, follow your dreams, your goals, stay optimistic. Okay, do what makes you happy. This is a time of creation for you. The Sun, without the Sun, nothing can grow. Okay, the Ace of Cups is certainly one of a really positive emotion. Okay, so the Sun and the Ace of Cups can certainly indicate your advice from Spirit to follow your heart and be happy. Okay, this can also be the advice that there is happiness and wonderful energy on the horizon for you. Okay, but you need a fresh start. You need to do something new. Maybe you need to take a creative approach at something. The Sun brings in an energy of positivity, of optimism, of yang energy, of going for the gold, getting things done, taking action. But it also brings in an element of success, happiness, right? Wherever the Sun lands in your reading, it always brings in this beautiful, warm, happy light. Okay, so this is certainly this opportunity for you to follow your heart. Now, you could also, because the Ace of Cups, yes, it's a new beginning, it's a fresh start. It can represent that you need to take a different approach at something, okay, and to be really positive that you can make some positive change in your environment. So the Ace of Cups does bring in an element of peace and healing as well. Yes, it brings in happiness. It brings in the seed of potential. Okay, it does bring in a very kind of intuitive energy here as well. So possibly your intuition is trying to point you in a certain direction or show you your path. Okay, but the Ace of Cups brings in healing and peace. And then the Sun brings about happiness and joy, okay, and success. So if you're dealing with a challenging situation in the month ahead with this Devil card, it may not be a permanent situation. It may be something temporary, and it may be something here that you can fix. Now, it could just be putting up boundaries. It could be resolving something, getting something out in the open, okay? But you may have the possibility here, you may have the potential to heal a challenging situation in the month ahead, but it may require work from both parties. I'm just saying, okay? Or it could just be you changing your outlook and perspective on something there as well. But ultimately, hear your advice from Spirit. Do what makes you happy. This is a time of growth, of positivity, of new beginnings, okay, or improvements in your life. You may be feeling these bursts of inspiration or creativity that are opening up for you. I mean, the aces always bring a little bit of luck, but they always bring seeds of something new, new opportunities, and also improvements here as well. After a difficult, tumultuous time, the air clears, okay, the clouds clear, and in comes this fresh energy that's there with that Ace of Cups. Blessings headed your way We've got the Lovers card and the Tower. Here again is your chaos and conflict. Now, a lot of people don't like to see the Tower in their reading. Okay, the Tower really is just about shaking things up. The Tower quite often comes in when we're what? Stuck and trapped. When we need to do something different, when we've been stuck for too long and we've been ignoring our intuition, we know that we need to do something different. We know we need to make some change and we don't. And Spirit knocks on our door, then they ring the doorbell, and then eventually this is Spirit beating down your door. So quite often the Tower comes in as an epiphany, a revelation, a piece of information that shakes your world, that rocks your world a little bit, okay? The Tower initiates some sort of change, something that gets your adrenaline flowing, okay? Something, and this is where we shake things up to the point where anything that is toxic or negative, devil, okay, anything that is not working for you, out the door it goes to be replaced with something new. We're left with a solid foundation. So the Tower isn't necessarily bad, okay, but it does shake things up. All right. And, but we need the Tower to come in here to shake things up every once in a while, because it puts us on our path. Remember, this is a blessing headed your way. So this could certainly just be you having that defining moment, having that epiphany moment, seeing the light at the end of the tunnel going, holy crap. All right. Finding out a piece of information, seeing something that you didn't see before, all right, then this certainly rocks your world, all right, and initiates some action on your part. So inactivity leads to activity. But what do you need to do to get to where you want to be? You do need to make room for something new, something better to come in. And sometimes something needs to come to a turning point. Something needs to come to a head for you. So especially if you're dealing with a person, let's say you're trying to make amends with somebody. Let's say you're trying to have a better relationship with somebody in your workplace. Okay. The Ace of Cups can bring in some healing. Okay. Something kind of toxic. Okay. Something's very challenging. In order to heal, okay, what do you need to do? Get everything out in the open. Okay, so you could certainly be feeling the need to shake things up a little bit somewhere in your world, okay, to start something new, or maybe you need to get something out in the open. But again, you could certainly be getting something that is surprising, right? The Tower brings about sudden, unexpected change. Hello, eclipse season, all hail. Thank you very much. And the Tower also brings surprises. Once again, all hail eclipse season. Okay, so you could certainly have something surprising, but ultimately something really positive. With the Lovers card, remember, blessings and blessings. This Tower is a blessing for you. It's not a curse. Okay, it's something maybe you need to get out of your comfort zone a little bit when we get that Tower card, okay? But the Lovers card brings in balance and harmony. It brings in the opportunity here to partner up with the right people at the right place, the right time. Okay, the business partnerships, even your home life can be affected in this one as well, right? Because the chaos or the turmoil or the change here with the Tower, yes, something might be lost. One door may close, but there's another door that's about to open. Okay, but this could certainly be something in your home life here as well, right? Maybe your lease comes to an end. Maybe your landlord comes in and, says, oh, hey, yeah, you're being evicted. And, maybe you kind of wanted to move anyway, okay? And, here you are. It's like, oh, okay, well, I guess now I have to. All right, but this could lead you on the path to something a little bit better. Okay, perhaps your workplace goes through a shakeup with that Tower energy. Okay, or the stock market goes all chaotic, right? You could actually come out on top. Remember, this is a blessing for you. So even if some sort of door does close for you, okay, or some sort of chaos does happen, all right, this can benefit you in some way. Either it can just put you back on track, okay, get you taking some action, or maybe you just reap some rewards and benefits that you didn't quite think about, because the Tower is not necessarily bad. People think it is because people don't like change, right? They don't like things that where they feel out of control. Okay, but but the Tower can certainly be something beneficial for you. All right, and with the Lovers card coming in there, oh, beautiful. Okay, so you could certainly be finding a new job, but this could happen out of the blue. All right, and with that Lovers card there, Certainly something that is certainly positive for you. So you could be restoring the balance and harmony where you are right now, clearing the air. Okay. But you could also just be really here focusing on partnering up with the right businesses, the right corporations, the right jobs, the right people, all of these things focused on this harmony. And you may have a very important choice to make. The Lover's card used to be called the choice card. Okay, so you might have more than one opportunity opening up for you. More than one door may open up for you. Okay, or something comes in here out of the blue, unexpected, and you have to make a choice. Your advice from Spirit: follow your heart. Ace of Cups, what makes you happy? Your overall outcome energy. We've got the King of Swords, and we also have the Four of Cups, something coming in out of the blue. The King of Swords highlights communication, positive communication, job interviews, clearing the air, all of those things. That sword we can certainly use to cut out anything toxic. The King of Swords brings you clarity that you need, maybe an epiphany, a revelation of some sort. Okay, but it certainly is the power of positive thinking comes in here with the King of Swords in the upright. Okay, so you may have some new conversations. You may be talking about a new opportunity. You could be getting a sense of clarity. The Four of Cups, right? Sometimes we're feeling disconnected, or we're feeling kind of a little bit dejected sometimes, right? Feeling a little bit disengaged, but there's something here. So there's either this fourth cup coming in is actually quite often, it's quite often this one, okay? Something new is coming in or some improvements coming in, but the Four of Cups here, this person is not open. So you may need to change your perspective to open your mind to new possibilities, and that's what the King of Swords brings in for you. Okay, the King of Swords brings in a very logical way of thinking, also brings in the ability to research, okay, or to keep an open mind, okay, very positive communication. But this also brings in you clarity, a sense of purpose, a sense of knowing what it is you need to do, what you need to talk about. You can clear the air, okay, or you can have that fresh start. So certainly some powerful communication there. All right. And all very, very positive for you. Okay. So I think here you're going to figure out a solution. The King of Swords, very intelligent kind of energy, right? Very logical thinking, but also intuitive and wise at the same time. So this can certainly be you shifting your perspective and being very, very clear on what it is that you need to do. Okay. But this King of Swords can also represent a person who has an opportunity for you, maybe something that you didn't quite expect. So maybe some good news on the horizon for you. Okay, so a little bit of topsy-turvy energy, but also some really positive energy that's coming out for you here as well, right? Remember, the World card brings you success, but it does bring a finish line in some way. Okay, the Sun brings about positivity, growth, energy, success, abundance, all of these things. The Lover's card brings in balance and harmony, but yes, maybe an important choice to make. The King of Swords brings you in those epiphanies, the clarity, the really positive communication, okay, and certainly a sense of clarity and a sense of purpose, so a deep knowing of what it is that you need to do, okay, or knowing that you've made the right choice. All right, but you may also get some new information that comes in there with that King of Swords, the expansion of your open mind. All right, so I think that here the Tower and the Devil card are very closely related here, right? Something has to go because something new is coming in. And again, it doesn't need to be a change of environment. It can just be a different way of dealing with things. It can just be a different story that you tell yourself. But certainly something shaking up a little bit, all for your better and higher good. So let's get a card here for you for the solar eclipse. What do we need to know for the new moon, please, for Virgo? New moon for Virgo, please. Lover's card is Gemini energy, by the way, so you may be dealing with a Gemini person. Devil card is Capricorn energy, so you may be dealing with a Capricorn, but it doesn't have to be. It can just be the energy. Let's get one card, please, for the lunar eclipse. Thank you very much. So solar eclipse energy, what does the universe has to say? Emotions are running high. Okay, there's that chaos and conflict, there's that double energy, and possibly even the tower there as well. Okay, emotions are running high. Remember, there may be something that comes here, a big shift, something that comes to a turning point. Okay, you could be letting go of something that's not working for you. Okay, or you may be re-engaging in something. All right, so remember, whenever we have your emotions running high, remember to ground your energy in some way. Okay, the King of Swords, remember, positive communication. Okay, be very honest and truthful. The King of Swords brings in honesty and truth there as well. And we do have harmony coming back in here too. So remember to ground your energy with the emotions running high. And remember the power of positive thinking, okay? And sometimes something just comes to a head. And we also have faith in your dreams coming in here. Lunar eclipse energy, that Scorpio energy. What are you dreaming about? What do you want? Sometimes in order to follow your dreams, okay, follow your heart, the Ace of Cups. Sometimes you need to let something go. Sometimes you need to make some change. So have faith in yourself. Have faith in your dreams, okay? Power of positive thinking there with the Sun. All right, and the Ace of Cups there as well. Okay, so I think there's some things that are shifting in your world, but I think you're coming out on the top here. Okay, and you're gonna have some sort of resolution, or you're gonna see things clearly. You're gonna see what you need to do. You maybe see the potential in something, or see what path that you need to follow. All right, so I'm going to leave that there for you. I hope there was something here that resonated with you in some way. If there was, please don't forget to hit like on this video. Subscribe to my channel as well if you haven't already. I thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a fantastic month ahead. All right, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.